today. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that. In the postseason.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
1. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Colts will go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And that hold goes. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Across the middle and into the hands of Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle and able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 25. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the give, this is Akers. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hey, watch that, man. Watch the ball.
Looking to throw.
That's out to the flat for Akers. 2nd and 12.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This is caught by Hearns.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Going right back to Akers.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
51 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Let's get off the field, D. 58's Mike, 58's Mike. It's our field. It's our field.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The way the Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out comes Houston.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now this throw caught left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Yellow, 43.
Single.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw.
What tight end?
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Akers, and Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. And they're going to wind up with a football inside the 40 at the 38. Well, they were ecstatic to get the stop and get the ball back. Now they get that punt block. Here we go.
And what that play does is anyone who is teetering on the fence on their sideline, wondering about winning the game, it brings them squarely back on the side of, yes, we can get this done. And now you've got a great energy that goes throughout the team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And hold on here, because on that last run, and look. It's like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Working with a 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Texans on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Darian Mathis burying him for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. But they wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity. On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Check 31, check 31.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns.
And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on.
He's back to throw.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And, Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long from Houston.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection. Now on the clock, the Texans. Next up, the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. There has been a trade. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. It's the Bears now on the clock. Now on the clock, the Texans. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. With the next selection, the Saints are on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. The Colts now on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. The Indianapolis Colts are now on the clock. Now on the clock, the Texans. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection.